Welcome to my dollhouse. Today I'm doing my vintage doll collection, which kind of started on its own. It wasn't something I planned. It's small. It's very small, but it's a collection nonetheless. I want to start with this. I want to start with this baby. She's got her original outfit, and she has movable limbs. I just love her so much. What are you wearing? Are you wearing something else? Did I put this on? I must have, because I clean. Anytime I get a vintage doll, I clean them off. She's wearing a diaper that I must have put on her, because I don't like it when dolls are naked, unless they're cloth. I don't mind if those are naked, but when they're lifelike, I don't like them to be naked. I like them to have a diaper on. So I put a preemie diaper on her after I cleaned her off. This is a Berjusa La Newborn. I don't know what year. I just know that she's a vintage baby. And I just love her so much. I also found the Berjusa. I found the big sleeping newborn doll. I found one of those at a thrift store that I had for a while, but then I sold her on eBay. And then I found an open-eyed Berjusa newborn, like the really big ones. And they have the arms that just go like this. I can't help it. I have to I got it. I might as well shake it. The open-eyed newborn, the big one, had arms that went like this, and they just stuck out. It was very inconvenient to have a doll like that, because I don't have a lot of room. And short of swaddling the doll, there was no way to keep the arms from sticking out. And I just didn't care for the face. I just didn't care for it. She did have an open mouth, but you couldn't really put a pacifier in there unless it was modified, even though it looked like it could take a full pacifier. And I just didn't like the look of the face. There was something off-putting about it that I didn't care for. So I donated that. I also had another vintage doll that I bought off of eBay. I started to notice, after a while, I started to notice that she looked like Amy Schumer. And I said, I can't have that in my house. She's got to go. She looked like Amy Schumer was turned into a doll. I said, no, she's got to go. So I donated her to the church. So this is the Berjusa La Newborn in her original outfit. I just think she's gorgeous. This is a Behringer. This might be part of the twin set that was sold at Walmart. They still sell them at Walmart, but I think it's like a newer edition. Okay, so she's not vintage. She's JC Toys. If she is, vintage, she'd be in the 2000s. I had two more of this size that I also donated to the church. When I say donate to the church, it's one of the food pantries in my area. And what they do is they take donations, and whenever they do the food pantry, they have tables out with the food that you don't order. You know what I mean? When you put in an order, then they have extra food, like breads and stuff like that on the table. They also have donated just regular stuff. And I didn't want to donate my dolls or anything that I donate. I'm done donating to thrift stores and places where people are going to have to pay money. I want it to be free. And I don't have any clothes for her. I should probably look at the clothes my aunt sent me, but she looks cute in this vintage baby gown. I was going thrifting one day, a couple years ago, I think. About an hour from me. I went to the Salvation Army, and then I was like, I need to go. I wasn't satisfied. I needed to go to other thrift stores. So I looked up, other thrift stores in the area, hoping to find some, and I found one. Upstairs is where they had the baby clothes and the toys, and I found this dolly. I just fell in love with her. And I'm like, this is the perfect doll for Caylee. This is really Caylee's doll. I did some research, and There's a company called Playmates. In the 60s, they primarily, almost exclusively, dealt with dolls. I'm going to put a link below this video in the description, and it's a link to a forum called Ghost of the Doll, and there's a whole thread about these dolls. Christmas of 2022, I got this doll for Caylee as a Christmas present. Because when I was doing my research and looking on eBay, I discovered that they made there's not 3 different dolls, but they had 3 different colored outfits. So you had the 2 white babies with the pink and the blue, and then you have the black baby that I also got her for Christmas. She came naked. I could not find the black baby with the original outfit. This outfit is the one that she was supposed to come with, but this outfit that she's wearing came with the doll that my aunt sent me. This yellow dress came with this doll, and this is a later version. She looks like she's they came out with, it's really convoluted. It's like all from the same company, but there's different painting jobs. So I got Caylee for Christmas in 2022. I got her new in box, this doll. Precious Playmates Baby Darling. So if you want any of these types of dolls, they're Playmates or Precious Playmates. This is a little baby doll that I found at the Salvation Army or some thrift store, I don't know. She does not have an identification. I'm guessing she was like a 5 and dime type doll that, you got at Woolworth or something, and she came with this little outfit. Isn't she cute? She's so cute. I don't really care for the open and closed eyes, but when they're this little, it's okay. Last but not least, this is my favorite of my vintage doll collection. I love her so much. She is wearing a vintage baby bonnet and gown. I love this outfit. I love it so much. Look at the bonnet and the dress. I got her off of Facebook Marketplace. Oh, that's where I got her from. I didn't get her at a thrift store. I got these two together off of Facebook Marketplace. She was filthy. She was absolutely filthy. When I saw her, I flipped out because I had seen her on eBay. And Eloise Wilkins wrote a little golden book called Baby Deer. And they made a doll. In the book is about a little girl, and she has a baby doll. And they made a doll based off of the baby doll in that book. And if you look up on eBay, Vogue Baby Deer doll, I don't know if there's got to be some on eBay right now. They sell for hundreds of dollars. Hundreds. Some in the high hundreds if they're in really good condition. This is a knockoff version of that doll. This is a Playmates. This is also a Playmates doll. Just like the little ones here. I took her head off and I had to scrub her head and face because she was filthy. I took all of her original stuffing out. I soaked the body and her limbs in vinegar water, and I had to scrub her, let her air dry until she was fully dried, and then I just stuffed the body with new polyfill, and I decided to keep her floppy. I put her in this outfit. There she is. I love her so much. It's really like a rabbit hole you go down when you look for these vintage dolls. There's so many lookalikes from the same company, from different companies. So this is the closest I'm going to come to the original Vogue Baby Deer doll, and that's fine with me. I love her. I'd like to dedicate this video to Marilyn. I'll tag her in the title and link to her channel in the description. She loves vintage baby dolls, so this video is dedicated to her, and I hope you enjoyed it. I can't. They're falling. I can't get all of them in my arms. See, the pink one's falling. I love them all. I love them all. I love them all. Yay. Video over.